Good morning. I am Cardinal Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judge. First thing, this morning I'm on my way to the cafe, right? Well, I didn't know if I was going to go here to the library, but I'm coming up the street, and so I'm singing that. Police. Wasn't aware. I thought I was walking into a proposal this morning, so I'm walking around to the front of the cafe practicing. Well, yes, and But anyways, how's everyone? All right. Well, I came in to talk about. Well, what I want to talk about today is when I had a soulful moment. Yes, I have had a soulful moment before, a very soulful moment. I wasn't so stervious, it was quite non-stervious instant. This is when I was working on my undergrads, long before the doctorates. Well, not too long, but before the doctorate degrees. I was working on my undergrads, and I was down to my last semester, a senior in my last semester, working on this business admin degree, my bachelor's. And I decided I was going to quit college. So I had my mind made up. I wasn't going to class anymore. I wasn't going to finish. I was tired. I was fed up. And I just wanted to live my life and not be so concerned with all that goes along with the whole educational process and getting an education. However, at the time, my father, who is the former Texas State Senator, the late attorney Juan Jesus Hinojosa Chewy, he was paying someone to be my friend, right? Well, he was paying this lady to be my personal assistant to kind of help me because I was single parenting and I was matriculating full time and working full time. So, got a couple of calls from him. Samantha, what is this? You didn't go to class. And I'm wondering, how does he even know that I didn't show up for class? Because I was working full time and paying my own tuition with plans to pay off my student loans on my own. So I was like, not answering the phone. I got all these messages on that was back in the day I still had the answering machine that you plug into the wall. Samantha, you're missing class. So finally I called him back and I was like, listen, sir. I don't want to go to school anymore. I'm not going to go back to school and I'm really pretty much done with it. He was like, no, you get up this moment, Samantha, and you go to class. I was like, class isn't even right now, So that was the relationship my father and I had. Oh, okay. No problem. No problem. Okay. Well, let me go outside because I'm too loud for the cafe and I'm talking too loudly. So let me end this recording and I'll put this up somewhere else. All right. We'll finish this story around the corner. All right. Resuming activity. That was so unstervious of them. Especially I was speaking in a normal tone, right? You're welcome. Thank you. That's part of their little plan to be a harassment and disruptive, For some reason, that particular Capital One Cafe has become so soulful. But anyways, speaking in a normal voice tone, just like I was because my earbuds are picking up the traction. But anyway, let me finish this. So my dad's all ticked off. So, like I said, he was paying for me a personal assistant. I didn't know that she was my personal assistant. I thought she was my friend, So she was my emergency person. She comes over. She had the key to my apartment, spare key. So she comes over, and she goes to my refrigerator. I always have cookies and cream, ice cream in the freezer. And so she fixes me a cup of cookies and cream, ice cream, and then she's like, I'm gonna have to fight you. I was like, you're gonna have to fight me. You know, she's older than I am, you know, and that was in my scary, rare days. I'm like, you fight me for what? She's like, you didn't know this, but I am your personal assistant, and your daddy is about to cut my salary if you don't go to class. I was like, class isn't even today. It isn't even today, you know. So just show some good effort and go to school, you know. So she talked a little more, and she was quite persuading, especially with the cookies and cream ice cream, and then her being older than me or being bigger than me. You know. So I go to school, and I go into the administrative office, and I told them, you know, I was really going to quit, and I told them the whole scenario, and they were like, you know, well, we were missing you, and we contacted your father. I was like, oh, okay. So that was my moment of soulfulness, my moment of being not so stervious. I was going to quit school right at the brink of confirming getting my bachelor's degree. So anyway, that's what happened. That was my soulful moment. All of this was salted, wasn't it, by that guy walking up and saying I was talking too loudly. Basically, you know what? It used to be really cool at that Capital One Cafe, and then I don't know if they're accepting payoffs or what, but they started letting people come in there and bother me. And since I don't let people sit near and pretend like they're in the spot with me, they kind of act a little funny. So you've seen it, for y'all see it for yourself. Because I was walking by, I was on my way to the library actually, and then he kind of waved me in. So I went ahead and went in, and I didn't know speaking in a normal voice tone was being too loudly. And what it is there are some people set up in there who want to pretend like they're with me, and I was over in the isolated corner, and they couldn't do that. So anyway, be who you are. Don't be soulful. Don't be unstervious. If you see someone in a place and you want to intermingle, do so appropriately. What's proper for communications and socialization. If you're unsure on what to do, look it up or go get a COVID shot. So anyway, on my way out of the cafe, he says, I'll see you later. Well, probably not. You are rude. I come in here all the time. I record. I'm speaking in a normal voice tone, a room tone, voice tone, and you tell me I'm too loud because someone told you to come and harass me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is people harassing me in their workplace. So anyway, you all have a great day.